Greetings everyone, and welcome to my Python course. In this video we are going to talk about static method in Python. In the last video we talked about object-oriented programming, including the four concepts: encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Now let's go back to our passenger example to implement a static method. We don't need class VIP passenger, including display greeting function, so let's delete them to make our code looks better. We also delete this VIP. A static method is a method that belongs to the class rather than an instance of the class. It can be called using the class name, without creating an instance of the class. Static methods are often used for utility functions that are related to the class, but don't need access to instance-specific data. It's like a helper function that can be used with the class, but it doesn't interact with any individual things made from the class. We have a class called passenger. This class method likes full name and greeting, which need to know about specific passenger details like their first name, last name, and gender. But then we will have a static method called the announcement. This static method doesn't care about any specific passenger. It's like a general announcement that can be made to all passengers equally, without needing to know their individual information. For example, let's say we want to announce a message to all passengers at once, such as "I wish you an amazing flight." This message is the same for every passenger, regardless of who they are. And instead of creating a new instance for each passenger just to deliver this message, we can use a static method to make the announcement for all passengers. So let's create our static method. Def announcement, and then print the passengers. Be sure isn't flight. The announcement method is defined as a static method within the passenger class. This means that it can be called directly on the class itself without requiring an instance of the class to be created. In this case, the static method is used to print out a message to all passengers. Let's call the static method from the passenger class. So passenger join announcement. And lastly, let's add the static method decorator, which is add sign. Add and then static method. Let's run our code. And here we have it, our message. Dear passengers, I wish you an amazing flight. By using the add static method decorator, the method is bound to the class and doesn't have access to instance-specific attributes or methods. It's often used for utility functions or methods that don't need to interact with instance data. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If yes, then please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Until next time, happy analyzing.